Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion walkthrough 4 nexonwalkthroughs.com. Tutorial part 3, part 3 of the game, and yeah, anyway, I left the other video saying I was going to talk about armors, but I got trailed off, which I did, so anyway, I'm going to talk about armors now, and I talked about the robes before, and the robes are just light, good for thieving, good for light mages, and light if you're going to be a light person. Some of them have good enchantments, but other than that, I'm just going to pick them up and sell them. And of course, here's the first sneaking thing, which never works, so if you can't sneak up on him, don't worry, you're not the first. And it is also where the... I have to get into alchemy now. Anyway, it's where the pestilent mortar is. And the... whatever the thing is. Anyway, I just pick up this stuff. And, tells you about the pestilent mortar, and I come over here to get more rat meat. Now for the pestilent mortar, when you go to use it, after I lock this chest, gold lockpick torch. I need to start using the take all button anyway. When you go to use the pestilent mortar, which is in the potions part, it lets you add up to 4 ingredients, and some of them work with the others, other ones don't work with others. And this one, rat meat, will work with mort flesh, but keep mort flesh, even though actually you don't have to keep mort flesh. I just kept it because I'm thinking I'm gonna need it soon, which I really am not gonna need it that soon. But so if you picked up the mort flesh, go ahead and make it if you want, but you're gonna need to remove ingredients to get 2 that work with each other, like stink corn cap and wisp stock, and you can create potions. That will get your alchemy skill up. Later on, you'll find more advanced ingredients and more advanced pestilent mortars and other things that'll even make the potions even better. Now, you can make all kinds of potions that'll damage you, other people, or heal you and other people. And it can be useful if you do it right, but I just don't find it that much of a need for it. And be sure to watch out for this trap. So anyway, for the armors, I just talked about the robes. For the light armor, it's the armors under light armor class, are rough leather armors, mithril, chainmails, and glass armor. I think glass or mithril is the best light armor. I can't remember which one, but those are the only light armors I can remember at the moment. And then heavy armor has steel, iron, dwarven, elven. Actually, dwarven or elven, one of those might be light armor. I'm not really sure. But dwarven, elven, I think, has daedric, ebony, and yeah, those are the heavy armors, which I will be going to do. You can get enchanted armor, which can give you defense to magic or defense to other things like attacks or resistant to fire and cold and whatever, and night eye and all that. And you can also get keys and rings, and of course you can get keys. You can also get necklaces and rings, and those 2 can give you lots of enchantments, which are pretty useful. And if you are not Argonian, and the reason I chose Argonian is because he breathes underwater and is immune to poison and is resistant to disease. The reason, if you decided not to choose Argonian and you want to breathe underwater, there is a quest that gives you a ring that for water breathing, and I'll be doing that mini side quest pretty early on in the game after I finish the main quest. Because some quests, like especially in the Dark Brotherhood and some other ones, are going to need you to swim underwater to finish it, which water breathing will be useful. Now, goblin shamans, surprisingly, they're all girl goblin shamans, or if you can call them girls, but that one just killed his buddy there. It's kind of funny for me. And then my health is at above half, and my health is above half, and it says it was low. Sorry, kept stuttering there. And here I'm looking around for her staff, which there's a bunch of rats down there that you can kill if you want, but I'm looking around for her staff, which for some reason I could not find. And it's right there. And I sell the staffs because magic staffs, those sell for a lot, so you're going to want to pick those up. And here's a bunch of pretty good stuff. Pick up the little things like silver or flight and everything just to sell, because every little bit helps. And the repair hammer, I would keep 1. There are 2 in this dungeon here. I would keep 1 of them so you can duplicate the one that you didn't keep, the one that you kept later on. So you have unlimited repair hammers, which really is gonna help a lot. And I use it once. I think I break it as soon as I use it. and I don't think I hotkey it yet though, but later on I do. And there's a repair hammer. I just use it once and it breaks. So you can repair things up to 100, but later on when you get it to 75, you can repair it to 125. And once you get it to 50, you can repair magical items, which is really useful. And end of part 2. Part 3 is coming up, and another chest there. So yeah, that's pretty much it for part 3, and see you in part 4.